Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best 4K TVs in the market for 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these 4K TVs, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which TV do you currently own? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. Hisense H8G. Best budget option. At first glance, the all-black Hisense H8G Quantum series appears as slender as most modern TV HDR sets, though it's a bit deceiving. The unit measures 57 by 32.9 by 3.1 inches, with its back port-filled chassis protruding from the bottom half of the frame and the base speaker case adding visible bulk. The H8G is an Android TV and comes with lots of apps and smart features, including pre-installed video streaming apps for Amazon Prime Video, Google Play Video, Netflix, Pluto TV, SportsNow, Vudu and YouTube. Additionally, you can access the Google Play Store to download dozens of games and news, sports, education, fitness, lifestyle and entertainment apps. The H8G is a quantum dot TV that uses Hisense's ULED technology to deliver 4K video with a 240Hz motion rate and 90-zone full-array local dimming. It supports the HDR10 and Dolby Vision High Dynamic Range or HDR video formats. To conclude, solid color and contrast performance, a robust feature set and an affordable price make the Hisense H8G a solid choice for anyone shopping for a 4K TV. The Hisense 65 H8G 4K HDR TV offers very good all-round performance and lots of Android apps for a reasonable price. Number 4. TCL 65R635. Best for the money. The TCL 6 Series Roku TV R635 is the 2020 version of TCL's superb 6 Series model line, one of the best value TVs on the market for several years running. TCL has outfitted this mid-range set with more premium features than ever before, enhancing the display with quantum dot enhancement and mini LED backlighting, and backing it all with their best video processor to date. The TV offers one of the best implementations of Roku TV you can buy, and includes voice search with a microphone built right into the remote for super convenient use. The TCL 6 Series is relatively slim, measuring 2.8 inches at its thickest point, but narrowing down to just 1 inch thick around the outside bezel. The design is actually a little boxy, but in line with past TCL designs. It emphasizes the display very well with a frame-like bezel and chassis that's covered in what looks to be brushed metal. On the back right-hand side of the TCL 6 Series, you'll find a collection of ports gathered in a single easy-to-reach panel set 5 inches from the edge of the TV. There you'll find 4 HDMI ports, a coaxial connection for cable or antenna, a single USB port, a 3.5mm headphone jack, a digital optical Toslink connection, and a small AV input connection. For a set that's defined as much by its value as its features and picture quality, the TCL 6 Series Roku TV R635 is one of the best sets on the market. Number 3. Samsung Q80T. Best multi-purpose TV. The Samsung Q80T QLED TV is the new jumping-on point if you want the cheapest full-array backlight QLED TV in the Samsung TV 2020 range. It's inevitable that the Q80T, which features an FALD or full-array local dimming backlight, is not going to be the slimmest flat screen on the shelves, but for most buyers the extra bulk is going to be worth it. Samsung designers have gone some way to mitigating this extra depth by framing the panel with a ridiculously minimal bezel, creating the illusion that pictures are magically hanging in the air. Connectivity is excellent too, with 4 HDMIs that offer advanced and varying specifications, rounding things out to 2 USB ports, digital optical audio out, Ethernet to support Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and a common interface slot for all those territories which require one. You almost certainly won't need everything on offer, but it's nice to have them in reserve. The Samsung Q80T is a great TV for most uses. It delivers a stunning picture quality with its great contrast ratio and fast response time. Its high peak brightness and outstanding reflection handling make it suitable for viewing in bright rooms, and it also performs well in dark rooms thanks to its great contrast ratio and full-array local dimming. Its low input lag and VRR support should keep gamers happy. However, there's a bit of dirty screen effect that can be distracting when watching sports. Number 2. Sony A8H. Best runner-up. The Sony A8H OLED is an excellent TV that delivers incredible picture quality and manages to improve upon its predecessor, the Sony A8G OLED. Its OLED panel can turn off pixels individually to produce perfect blacks with an infinite contrast ratio, which is ideal for watching movies in a dark room. It has exceptional reflection handling and gets decently bright, so it's suitable for moderately lit rooms as well. Its viewing angles are excellent, so you don't have to worry about losing image accuracy when watching from an angle. It also has a near instantaneous response time and a low input lag. That said, the lack of variable refresh rate or VRR technology may disappoint more serious gamers. Like all OLEDs, it has a risk of permanent burn-in, although it shouldn't be an issue for people who watch a variety of content. Its Android TV platform is easy to use and runs smoothly, and there are countless apps for all your needs available at the press of a button in the Google Play Store. The Sony A8H is an amazing TV for watching sports. It has fantastic motion handling thanks to its near instantaneous response time, and it has a black frame insertion option to further reduce motion blur. You shouldn't have visibility issues in most lighting conditions, since it gets decently bright and handles reflections extremely well. It also has wide viewing angles, which is great for watching the big game with a large group. Number 1. LG CX. Best for gaming. By this point, there's no question whether OLED-based TVs have the best picture quality available. They do. In my opinion, they're definitely worth the extra money compared to other high-end TVs. The only question that matters is, if you can afford an OLED TV, which one should you buy? The answer is simple. You can't find a better one than the LG CX. Despite its agreeable price tag and smaller size, it delivers by far the most pristine picture I've ever seen on a television screen. The 48-inch Think offers a 3840 by 2160 pixel 4K Ultra HD resolution, a native refresh rate of 120Hz, and FreeSync or G-Sync capabilities, among several other features available in its WebOS settings. All of the connections are located at the rear left of the panel, with some facing the rear and others facing the left-hand side. These include 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs that support the key HDMI 2.1 features, namely VRR, ALLM, 4K at 120Hz, and eARC. Thanks to its 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, the LG CX is better equipped for gaming than any other TV. It can run games in 4K at 120Hz, and its VRR technology, which includes both NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync, allows for fantastically smooth, tear-free performance. Meanwhile, ALLM automatically kicks a TV into its low-latency game mode when compatible consoles are connected. Definitely an amazing TV if you're a gamer. Buying guide. Size and setup. When you're looking into a new TV, the first thing to check is how much space you've got in your entertainment room. Keep in mind that TV screens are measured diagonally, so when you see a TV listed as 65 inches, that's the diagonal measurement, not the height or width. Those dimensions can be found on a TV's product page and are often listed in reviews. Most living rooms will do well with a 50-inch or larger TV, though you can go as big as your entertainment center and wallet will allow. Resolution. The 4K in 4K TVs refers to their resolution. Despite the fact that 4K TVs don't quite have 4,000 lines of horizontal resolution, it's actually 3,840, the term is catchy and easier to remember and say than its other names like 2160p, 4K Ultra HD, or simply UHD. Whatever you call it, it's the current standard for the number of pixels used to create the on-screen image you see. HDR. HDR is short for High Dynamic Range, and as far as we're concerned, when it's done right, it's a much more impressive change to overall picture quality than resolution alone. HDR makes images more vibrant and lifelike through higher brightness, contrast, and wider color gamut. That's the total number of colors a TV can display. At its best, HDR is truly stunning. You won't want to return to SDR, Standard Dynamic Range, once you see it in action.